I always like the little message it gives me right there. It pops up on my screen. It says, "You are live." It's good to know. Checking my pulse. It's nice to know that I am alive. So that's good, although it says live. So, anyways, welcome to Breathe, Relax, Recover. And just a reminder that the exercises, the breathing drills I'm teaching here are not meant to diagnose, treat, or cure any kind of illnesses or diseases or anything like that. So if you're not feeling good, make sure you go get checked out by your doctor. Always want to make sure that you're safe when you're doing these breathing drills and you do them in a position that's safe for you. I demonstrate them standing, but you got to remember I've done a lot of these and I know I'm going to be okay and I'm not going to pass out and hit this down there on something that's not good. So seated is great, laying down is great. Some people reassess better when they do them in different positions. I know some people are saying, hey, I reassess better when I'm laying down. Awesome, do them laying down, okay? Remember that any breathing drill that I'm demonstrating, it's your lungs and you're in control of your own lungs, and you can stop the breathing drill at any moment and just go back to your normal breathing pattern, whatever that is for you. So, especially like a couple of episodes ago, I talked about bag breathing, and people can get really kind of nervous or even a little bit freaked out when they have the bag over their face and they're breathing into it. But you can always just stop, right? You can always pull the bag away and just breathe as normally as you ever do. I also encourage to do these when you're out walking and start incorporating movement in along with your breathing drills. And same thing there. Just if you're walking and you start getting out of breath or feeling lightheaded or dizzy or something because of the breathing drill, just stop the breathing drill and just go back to your normal breathing pattern and recover. Okay. So you have permission to do that because it's your lungs and you're in control. Also, you have permission to ignore what I'm saying in these episodes, and just if you're not feeling good, if you're feeling lightheaded, dizzy, weird, nauseous, just you don't like it, you can just stop the breathing drill and do it however you want. One of the people I was talking with the other day commented that they just will not do the short inhale and the long exhale because they know that just they feel bad doing them. So anytime I'm counting that drill with that count, this person just does the other one with the long inhale and the short exhale. Okay, so you just make sure you're keeping yourself safe and healthy. So a couple other things. Breathe into your belly. So diaphragm breathing, 3D breathing. So breathe down. So if you haven't seen this before, the way to figure out if you're breathing properly or not, at least in one of the assessments, is put a hand over your belly and a hand up here on your upper chest. Okay, and then just watch what happens. Does this hand move, your upper hand, or does your lower hand move as you breathe? Okay, so if you're breathing like this, where this upper hand is moving, that's what we call paradoxal breathing. We want the breathing, we don't want that. We want the breathing down here in your belly, so it looks like this. So inhale, exhale. And the reason my hand is moving there is because we have a diaphragm. It's a primary muscle for respiration. It's a dome-shaped muscle, sits underneath your ribs here, underneath your lungs and your heart, but on top of all the rest of your viscera. And whenever you inhale, it's going to push down and out. Okay, so it's going to make your belly go out. It's going to make your sides go out. It's going to make your back go out a little bit too. So, but the first thing I always teach is making sure you're getting some belly breathing. So if you check that and all your breathing is up here in your chest and none of it's down here, we want to try to get that breathing down low. Now, sometimes it's hard to get going in the beginning. So just real quick, a couple ways to work on this. Take your thumbs, stick them in your sides in the soft squishy spot. Bring your hands together so your fingers, I'll stand up on my tippy toes so you can see, your fingers just touch. And they're touching my belly and they're just touching here. And then when I inhale, they spread apart a little bit. When I exhale, they come back together. That's because I'm breathing down. You can also get a band, a training band like this, or a belt or a towel or something, and just gently wrap it around you, just enough so it's not tight, but snug enough you can feel it. And then when you inhale, you should be able to feel that expanding all three directions, or three-dimensionally, all directions around your midsection, okay? So if you can't get that right now, if you're just struggling with that, I know some people in the beginning, it's really hard to figure out how to breathe down and it frustrates them. So if that's you at the moment, go ahead and just breathe like you normally do, but eventually we want to try to get your breathing down low. Okay, one other thing. When we do the short inhale and the long exhale, there's actually two versions of that, okay? And one of them is called forced exhalation, where you purse your lips together like you're blowing through a tiny, tiny little coffee stir straw, right? So you pucker up your lips and you blow out through this as tiny of a hole as you can through your lips. So it's your exhale would look like this. And as you're doing that, there's actually a little bit of pressure because your lungs are trying to force that air out through your mouth, but it can't. At least, well, it can, but it takes some effort because you're blocking that exhalation. So it's called forced exhalation. So that is one type of a short inhale, long exhale. The other type is where you just exhale through your nose and you're not blocking it. You're just holding with your lungs, your muscles, not your lungs themselves because they're passive, but the muscles around them that's exhaling. You just kind of hold that air back and exhale it slowly. And so that's more like this. Okay, and there's really doesn't look like there's much going on, right? I'm exhaling very slowly through my nose and there's no pressure built up holding the air back. Okay, so it's two different types of short inhale, long exhale. Now, when you're reassessing and assessing these to see which one's better for you, you want to make sure you check both of those because one might be better for you and one might not be because they hit different parts of your brainstem. Okay, so there's the forced exhale, just the slow exhale, and then the slow inhale, and all those hit different parts of your brainstem, and those can affect your neurology differently depending on how you're feeling and what's going on with you today. So if you're having a hard time finding a drill that's good for you and makes you feel better, remember in the long exhale, there's actually two versions of that. Now there's a ton of breathing drills that we can do, and I'm just trying to keep it simple and just do a few of them here in these episodes. Try to just keep it simple. But remember, there's a lot of things we can do with breathing. So if you aren't finding a breathing drill that's helping you feel better, let me know and we can try some of the other ones, okay? So part of that assessment, how do I know if I'm, quote, feeling better, right? So we do an assessment before the drill. So I want you to go ahead and right now do an assessment. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about because you haven't seen that before, you can simply do a body scan. You can close your eyes and think through, okay, how am I feeling at this moment? Am I relaxed? Am I tense? Am I warm? Am I cold? Do I have pain anywhere? If so, where is it exactly? How intense is it? Is it a 1 or a 2 or a 10, right? Whatever. Or is it just tension being held in a spot? Like, do I have a tight shoulder or something like that? So body scan, see how you're feeling. You do the drill, redo the body scan, see if there's a difference, okay? So that's one way. The other way is you can do some kind of range of motion or some kind of physical test. So typically, for me, what I've been doing here is just my rotation of my neck, and my right side usually feels a little bit tighter and it doesn't go so far. And actually, today, right now, it's pretty good for me. So it might not change much. The other one I show people is internal rotation of the arm. So you just hold your arm out at 90-90 and you just internally rotate it and see where it stops. And mine stops right there, and that's pretty typical where it stops. Now I can make it go more by hunching my shoulder, but that's cheating, so don't do that. The other thing you can use is vision as an assessment. So you can hold up something here in front of you and read it and see how clear the letters are on your phone or a book or a piece of paper or something, or like I've got a Snellen chart over there and I can look at that Snellen chart, see how many lines down I can read. I do a breathing drill and I look again and I see if it's changed at all. Is my vision better or worse? The other things I've mentioned, if you hear your stomach start to gurgle, when you're doing a breathing drill. That's good, okay? That means your system likes that, and that's a good reassessment. Also, if you hear your voice pitch drop, a lot of times when I'm doing this, I'll be doing a breathing drill and my voice will drop, and I go, cool, that's a good one for me. All right, I'm halfway done, and we still haven't halfway through my 20 minutes, haven't even done any breathing drills yet. So body scan, do some kind of assessment, see where you're at. We'll do a quick little warm up here. Just run your fingers through your hair or scratch your scalp if you're like me. Rub your ears. Hopefully you've washed your hands recently. I'm gonna have you rub your face. Go wash your hands, don't touch your face, right? A little neck massage. Rub and pat your shoulders. Okay, let's rub your belly, and we're gonna go in a clockwise direction as if you had a clock face on your stomach. So it's down on the left, up on the right. So I don't know how it's showing up on my camera with the front facing camera and reversing on the internet and all that. Just clock face, down on the left, up on the right. We'll just do this a few times. And make sure you're still breathing. And just kind of rub around the back if you can reach it, and kind of wake this area up. Okay, now reassess. Do whatever your assessment was. And actually, I have more range of motion to the right now. It's even better. Okay, so that was a good drill for me. All right, let's go ahead and do some breathing. So we're gonna start out with the short inhale and the long exhale, and I'm gonna count 2 and 4. So a 2 in and a 4 out. Now you pick whether you wanna exhale through your nose or do the pursed lips and the forced exhale. Now, I'd like your tongue in the spot. If you remember what that is, you make an E and then you make an N while you're holding the E. So you go E, N, and you hold that, in, and your tongue should be high, up and roof of your mouth and back a little bit. Okay, so now obviously if you're doing that, you can't exhale through your mouth, so you're gonna have to drop your tongue to do this pursed lips breathing. If your tongue is in the spot, you can exhale through your nose. If your nose is stuffed up, do the other version. Okay, all right, so here we go. We're gonna do 2 in and 4 out. So inhale, 1, 2, exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 1, 2, out for 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 1, 2, out for 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 1, 2, out 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 1, 2. Out 4, 3, 2, 1. Couple more. Inhale, 1, 2. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. In for 1, 2. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Breathe at your own pace. Reassess. Check your assessment. And it's even better for me again, and that's because I was kind of doing a drill, talking through it there. Okay, so good or better or worse. So if you're better, cool, that's a good drill, and that's one you can repeat for yourself. If you didn't get better, or if it didn't change, or kind of the same or worse, then let's try the other way and see if that helps you do better. And remember, you can also change if you're seated, standing, laying down. Your position matters too. And then how many of them we do, or you could do a longer count or a shorter count, right? So I'm doing 4 count, you could do a 6, an 8, a 10. And we could do more of them, or we could do fewer of them. So a lot of variables there, but we can find drills that are good for you. Okay, I'm gonna reverse it. We're gonna do the long in and the short out. Now in this one, when you're exhaling, just don't try to force an exhale, just your lungs are full and just let the air out, okay? So all your air out, we're gonna start inhaling. I'm gonna count 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, inhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it out. In, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it out. In for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. In for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Couple more. In for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. One more. In for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let it out. And breathe normal. and then reassess and check to see if that made you, whatever your assessment is, range of motion, vision, body scan, see how you're feeling, okay? Better or worse, okay? Then that tells you which drills you can then go do on your own, and if you're not with me, you can just test them and see which one's best for you. A lot of times we can kind of tell because we just feel better with them, but sometimes it's nice to have that affirmation of some kind of range of motion, something to be able to tell more demonstrably if that actually made us better or not. Okay. I need to breathe because I'm talking. All right. So let's do some more. This time I'm just going to count 2 and 6, and I'll let you pick if you're inhaling or exhaling, which way it goes. Okay. So I'm just going to count 2 and 6, and I'm not going to say in or out. I'm just going to count 2 or 6, and you do the inhales or the exhales based on those 2 drills that you just did to see which one you better assessed better with. Okay. And let's go for like 10, at least 10 reps. Okay. So we're going to do a few here. So get comfy. Here we go. Either fill up your lungs or exhale them out. And we're going to go for 1, 2, and then 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. 1, 2, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe normal at your own pace and reassess and see if you're better or worse. Okay, and see where you're at. Okay, now that gives you some idea. Now maybe you couldn't get all 10 reps. Maybe after the 5th rep, you started feeling out of breath and you had to just stop and breathe at your own pace, and that's completely fine. Okay, so I talk about being safe and being in a seated or laying down position, but I also talk about walking and doing these. So I know that's kind of a two-sided thing that I'm saying, right? But even laying down or being seated, you can still attach movement and rhythm to your breathing drills. So I would like for you to experiment with that right now. I'm going to do another set of counting, and I want you to do some kind of movement along with the breathing drill. And I don't care what that is, okay? You could just tilt side to side. You could rotate. If you're laying down, you could like pick up an arm and let an arm down, or pick both arms up and bring both arms down, or open both arms up and bring them back together, or whatever. Just some kind of motion that's tied with your breathing. So I'll let you pick what that is. Okay, so just give you a second to think through. You could even just clench your fists and then relax your fists during one or the other, right? So anything, just I want you to move. You can just move your head back and forth. You could, I think I already said lean and rotate. Okay, so you come up with something. I'm gonna count 2 and 6, and I'm gonna go for another 10. And again, if you get out of breath during that and you have to stop, that's okay. You can do that. Okay, so here we go. Either fill up your lungs or let them all out. And we're gonna go 1, 2, and then 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. 1, 2, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big breath and reassess. Okay. Now, maybe that's a little bit confusing to try to move and breathe at the same time, but that's real life, right? So hopefully at some point you can figure out a pattern to do that. Now, it might be easier to do that with the box breathing. Now, if you don't remember what the box breathing is, you pick a count, you breathe in, you count, and breathe out. So I'm at the 20 minutes, so if you want to sign off, that's okay. I won't be upset, but I'm going to take a couple more minutes here, and we're going to tie some box breathing with that with that movement. Okay, so if somebody hasn't seen box breathing before, and I'm just going to do a count of 3. So I'm going to breathe in for 3, hold for 3, exhale for 3, hold for 3, and then repeat. And that's why we call it a box. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to move for 3, whatever it is. You're going to hold for 3. You're going to stop moving. And then you're going to move again for 3. And then you're going to pause while you're pausing your breath. And then you're going to move on the inhale, right? So you get the idea. So now it's not out of balance, right? So maybe that'll make it a little bit easier. So either fill your lungs up or exhale them out. I don't care, because we're just doing 3 and we're going to do a square, but you're going to move with it. So I'm going to do that too. All right. So I'm just going to rotate. So I'm going to start over here, and I'm going to breathe in. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. One more rep. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and relax and breathe normal. Okay. I got all off count there, trying to remember what I'm doing and talking anyways. Anyways, reassess, okay? How did that go for you? Did you get better, worse, or was it just confusing? If it's confusing, sorry, but you can work that out on your own, okay? So if you have any questions, either type those in the comments down here below or send me an email at kyle@coachkyle.com. If you have any questions about any specific breathing patterns or breathing exercises or breathing techniques or whatever, you can send me those questions and I can try to address them here on the next episode or something like that. And thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you Sunday. Will be the next one because today's already Thursday. So see you at Sunday for Breathe, Relax, Recover. All right, take care. Bye.